Hi there. I'm the kind of person that likes to be prepared for all sorts of situations. So I figured I would share with you how I prepare for cold, flu, and stomach bug season in my household, okay? Hey, I mentioned alcohol, just alcohol. I like it a lot. Basically, alcohol. I'm the mom of 3 boys, and I absolutely hate it when my kids are sick, okay? And I do the absolute best I can to contain illness to the first person who gets it, okay? Because having a family of 5, it can take weeks sometimes for a strong bug to go through the household. So I do the best I can to limit that to just one person. This video, though, that I'm going to show you is just for informational purposes only. This is not medical advice. Always do your own research of products before choosing what's best for your household, okay? But I'm just going to show you the things that I use in my home and how I contain, patient 0 from spreading to the rest of the household, okay? So first I'll start with my little stomach virus kit that I have. I find it easier to put things in bins so that, when a kid starts to get sick, it's easy to just say, grab the bin, and everything I need is neatly stored inside a bin, a container. Okay, so let me show you. I'm going to show you one by one, item by item, that I have in this bin and why I use it and what purpose it serves in this bin. So first of all, I get the bin, right? Everything's contained in there. Let's see, what should I show you next? How about this? How about masks? Okay, now, there are all sorts of different types of masks out there. I can show you a close-up of these in a moment. So there are, in the world, you have N95 respirator masks. There are just cone masks. Try to get that there so you can just see just cone masks. I keep one of each, usually, in my stomach bug kit. And this is so that if I'm helping a child in the bathroom, I can at least protect myself the best I can from inhaling or getting exposed to virus particles that they are expelling from their bodies. Okay? So masks. I keep some masks in here. There's no guarantee that these masks are going to keep you 100% safe, but it helps mitigate the chance of transmission, right? What else do I have in here? So I love these puke bags, okay? These are awesome. These bags, kids, sometimes they can't get to the bathroom fast enough. So I think having something like this that they can just lay down in bed with them, you can just keep right there with them, they can grab it and run to the bathroom with it. Or if they're too ill, if they have too high of a fever to actually run into the bathroom, at least they can vomit inside one of these bags. I love these. So these usually come in a stack. And I'll put links in the description for all the stuff that I get, okay? Most of it's on Amazon, so it's super easy. These come in a stack. I don't know, this was probably a stack of 20. Okay, and they're really inexpensive. So I throw 3 of these just in my first bin, emergency bin, okay? All right, next, what else do I have? Next what I have is I have these pads. So they're actually called just underpads for incontinence. Okay, this one's open, sorry. These are 30-inch by 36-inch pads. I'll open it up so you can see how big it is. It's big, 3 feet by 2.5 feet. It's a good size cloth. So what I'll do, it's good size. You can see how big I am, So what I do is I'll take one of these and I'll lay it on their pillow in bed, right? It's because there's nothing worse than having to clean a vomit-soaked pillow. So I'll lay this on the pillow and then I'll lay another one on the floor, right? So the one on the pillow and then one on their mattress, so they lay on it, and then one on the floor, right by their bed. Buying a pack of these, it's so much easier to just pick up one of these and throw it in the trash than it is having to constantly be washing sheets or blankets when a child is sick. The next thing in my bin that I have, is gloves. I keep a handful here. This here, I just buy gloves. Again, I'll put all the links in the description. I just put a couple of pairs of gloves. so that I can wear gloves and my mask when I'm tending to my sick children. Okay, the kids know by now that if they make the sound that they're gonna vomit, mom's gonna come with a mask and gloves on. Okay, because if I get sick, it's hard to take care of kids when mom is sick, right? All right, so gloves, that's the next thing in my kit. Next, what I have are disposable plastic cups with lids. I'll take one so you can see one, and plastic straws. Now, I try to be as environmentally friendly as possible in our daily life. However, when someone is really sick, I don't have time to be doing extra dishes, and I don't want someone else in my family to take a cup that's been contaminated and touch it and wash it, right? Because I don't have time to keep track of that sort of thing when I get sick kids. So I have a stack of these that I bought, and I'll show you the big pack I have of cups with a lid. Whoops. I just threw that in the ground. We'll try that again. So I have a stack of cups, plastic cups with lids and individually wrapped straws. And I'll show you how they come packaged. They just come, and again, I'll put links. I have another brand that I use also. So, whoops, sorry, I'm having a hard time turning that so you can see it. All right. Okay, so what else do I have in here? So something else that I keep in this bin, I think is really helpful, are C-fold paper towels. Okay, so you know when you go to some bathrooms, like they have like the paper towel bin thing hanging up and you pull your paper towels off. I find these to be really absorbent. I actually really like the Scott brand. I have it here. Oops, see if I can grab it. I really like the Scott brand of C-fold paper towels. I find it easier to grab these than to take a roll and have to rip off when I'm like in the emergency mode of like, you know, throwing paper towels at sick children and like trying to like sop up messes. I find it easier to use these paper towels. I really love them. They're really absorbent and they stack well. So it's good to keep them in the bin because they don't take up a lot of space. Whereas a big giant roll, I actually have a roll here, a big roll of paper towels, right, would take up a lot more space in my bin. So I use those. All right, what else do I have in my, let me move these out of the way. What else do I have in here? Oh, you know what I have these trash bags. So, let me get one so I can show you. I have many trash bags, and I usually have another size in here too. But for now, I'll show you this one. So, I get these big trash bags. Okay, and you can get any type of trash bag you want. Even just a kitchen trash bag is fine. But I like these big ones just in case a child does get sick and they soil sheets, blankets, pillowcases, pajamas, clothing, toys. What I do is I put everything in one of these plastic bags and I just take this whole bag full of stuff that's been soiled with vomit and I put it inside my bathtub. I feel like the bathtub is a really easy place to sanitize, right? You can clean a bathtub really easily. So I find that if I can just put it in there, I know it's safe for now, no one's gonna touch it, and then when I'm ready to take the items out and clean them, I can do that. So I keep a couple of trash bags in my kit as well. Next, what I have is I keep these wipes, okay? And these are called, you can see, they're called BZK Antiseptic Towelettes. So they're Benzalkonium chloride. I'll turn it around so you can see. Links will be in the description. So these are used for like cleansing wipes. They'll say in the back, first aid to prevent skin infection and minor cuts, scrapes, and burns. I find that if I want to wipe my hands really quickly before I get to wash them with soap and water, that using a hand wipe is really effective. Or if I kind of want to wipe the kid's face, quickly, using an antiseptic towelette like this is a great thing to use. And I find that this is less harsh than alcohol can be on my hands. I get really dry hands, especially I'm washing my hands an awful lot when kids are sick. So I find these towelettes to be kind of a lifesaver for me, just to kind of wipe my hands or wipe them down really quick before giving everything a deep clean and wash my hands with soap and water. Also, these are individually wrapped, so they travel well. So throwing a couple of these in my pocketbook, having a couple of these in a diaper bag, not a bad deal to have around if you want an antiseptic hand wipe. Okay? And, I should say, I mentioned alcohol. I do use this alcohol spray, and I absolutely love it. It's the Clorox. I should put a link to this in the description for sure. This is Clorox alcohol hand sanitizer. It's 71% alcohol. So I keep these little travel size ones in my pocketbook and in my car. And I keep this guy out, usually in my dining room or my kitchen table during cold and flu season. So it's like, blow your nose, spray your hands. Okay? Like, we do not need to spread germs everywhere. But, like I said, sometimes when I'm taking care of sick kids and wash my hands, like, alcohol has a tendency to just dry out my hands a little bit. So I alternate between the wipes and the spray in between hand washing. Speaking of hand washing, actually I'll get it. Yeah, speaking of hand washing, I do want to just give a high five, little shout out to soft soap. This one I really like because it's soothing, clean, aloe vera, fresh scent. This doesn't bother my skin. Again, I have sensitive skin, so I do use this hand soap. I just wanted to show you. It's just something that it's part of my routine when it comes to sick kids. Always having that around. The last thing that I keep in this bin, remember, this is just like my quick bin, like, I need this bin quick, a kid is just starting to get sick. But the last thing that I keep in here, I'll grab the box, are these hydrogen peroxide wipes. So I buy them in individual containers. I also buy the tub. I don't have a tub with me right now down here with me, but I do have like a tub of them also. They come in a tub, and I'll put that in the link in the description too so you can see. But basically these are just cleaning disinfectant wipes, and you can see on here all the different bacteria and viruses that they kill, and you can check out Clorox's website to get your own info on here. But we're talking there's a 30-second kill time on a lot of different bacteria, including E. coli, including strep, all sorts of different things, Klebsiella, pneumonia. There's a 1-minute kill time on some stronger, like MRSA type bacteria. For viruses, they have like a 30-second kill time. For like hepatitis, which is crazy, influenza A, right? We're dealing with that. Actually, human coronavirus, influenza B. There's a minute contact time for the avian flu, rhinovirus, rotavirus, and a 3-minute contact time for norovirus. Lord in heaven, right? Nobody needs that. But anyway, and actually I like this because actually you can use it on all sorts of different things. You can use it on hard surfaces like plastic, vinyl, whatever, any surface. So I just kind of, wipe down. We're talking like toilet handles, the toilet seat, the faucets from when the kids wash their hands, doorknobs in and out of the bathroom, and if it's a really bad bug, light switches and remote controls and stuff like that. Okay, so that's the last thing that I keep in my kit. Okay, so that's what I keep in my quick emergency bin. Really quick and easy to grab for a sign someone's sick. Okay, super easy. So now I'll show you just some other things that I just use in the house just to clean with also during cold and flu season, just because it is. Oh, what I should show you first? I have a thermometer I really like. I'll show you that because I'm always taking people's temperatures to see if they're sick or not. So I like this thermometer because you can do the head, so you can go across the temples, right? And you can take off the cap and actually do the ear, take a temperature in ear. So I really like this thermometer a lot. It isn't in my kit. I keep it just in my bathroom, but it's part of our, cold and flu season time necessity. So I guess there's just 2 more things that I'll show you that I do like that aren't actually in my kit. And that is, I really like this Purell surface disinfectant. They call it the Purell Professional disinfectant. It's basically alcohol I'll try to see if it says the, so it's 29.4% ethyl alcohol. And it says disinfects food, contact surfaces, and there's no rinse required. So I like this because there's no rinse required. Usually when I use a bleach, you have to rinse afterwards using it. This I like because you don't. It doesn't smell bad. It's just alcohol. There's a little fragrance scent to it. I like it a lot. And when you read the back, again, I'll put a link to this in the description. When you read the back, it tells you about the viruses that it kills. It has murine norovirus is a 30-second kill time. That's great. Influenza A, 30-second. Rhinovirus, that's just the common cold, 30-second. H1N1, 30-second. And then different bacterias, Salmonella, E. coli, Staph aureus. So I think this is a great spray to use to clean around the house. I do spray basically everything. You can do hard surfaces with this, and you can do soft surfaces with this. So when I have my hydrogen peroxide wipes, I usually just do hard surfaces with those wipes, and I like those a lot. But I'll spray this, my couch, bedding, mattress. You know, if I'm changing sheets, I get the mattress to spray down. If a child was just sitting, on the couch or something, I can just spray the couch, just let it dry. So I really do like this. I haven't noticed anything staining at all, but as always, you always do a little stain test just in case on your particular furniture. All right, and last but not least, something else that I do rely on in my house is Clorox wipes. Good old Clorox disinfecting wipes. We use these a lot in my home because my oldest son has food allergies, and if my younger two boys eat something he's allergic to, I like to be able to wipe down the table where they were eating, whether they've spilled allergens or not, and I usually rely on Clorox wipes to do that. So I usually have a stash of these throughout my home anyway, but again, these are really great, and you can read all their kill time, 99% of viruses and bacteria, and all that stuff. Again, great for cleaning a bathroom. Hard surfaces, whereas like I said, so hard surfaces, I stick with the two Clorox ones, the hydrogen peroxide one and the Clorox wipes. Soft surfaces, I like to stick with my alcohol spray, the Purell professional spray. And for hands, I like to use the hand sanitizer spray and those wipes. I like using both of those for that. So that's what I use to do the best I can to keep my family healthy during this kind of yucky bug season, right? So we have an influx of germs that happens from, I'd say, September to May, right? Maybe September to April, where there's that influx of germs. And, kids bring stuff home. Kids are going to get sick. It's the way it is. But I do like to contain it the best I can to one kid. If I can contain it to one, it's great. If it gets to a second one, that's all right, but I do my best I can to not have it spread through the whole household, There's nothing worse than having one of those winters where you're back to 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 back colds and sicknesses. So I use all these products to mitigate that in our family. And I'm sure there's some other stuff that I use too. I just kind of pulled something together really quick of all the stuff that we do use. I'd love to hear your comments about things that you use in your home, different products that you use in your home that you find have been really effective. I'd love to hear that. I'm always interested in hearing new cleaning products or new things that work. Like, do you like the hydrogen peroxide spray better than wipes? Stuff like that. I'd love to hear that. So please put that in the comment section because I really like to hear that sort of stuff. And as always, if this was helpful to you, please hit that subscribe button wherever it is. And I'm going to kind of pretend I don't know where it is. So hit that subscribe button, ding the little bell, get some notifications, and maybe like this video. And I will pop on again sometime and try to get some new videos up here too of different reviews of other household products that I use in my home. Stay healthy.